Hey everybody, Mark Johnson, founder and creative director of Able Abe Studios, here again with another It's Go Time episode 14. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about my top 5 ways to build good habits. Habits are, the building blocks to a lot of things, whether it be good things in our lives or bad things in our lives. We just kind of do them, out of rituals or out of routine. And sometimes if it's a negative thing, we kind of just do it because we just do it. It's been something we've been doing for so long, we don't even remember why we started doing it, but we're still doing it. If it's a good thing, like maybe being, active, doing fitness or, working on success goals, then we kind of got maybe a little better picture of why we're doing it. But at the same times, maybe we forget why we started out in the first place. But no matter what it is, good or negative, we all have habits in our lives that, have been around for some time. And if you want to start good ones, I got my top 5 reasons why you can and will start good habits starting from today. My number 1 way to start good habits is to get clear and get specific. When I say get clear and get specific, know what it is that you're trying to create. Be clear in what your intent is. What it is you want to create. You want a healthier body. Okay, so obviously to get a healthier body, maybe you want to start doing some fitness. If it's a success goal, maybe you got to start doing, more sales talks or listen to more sales talks. So whatever it may be, you want to get clear and get specific on that. At the same time, you want to be able to, in a sense, visualize the cost of you not making that change. Okay, so if it's a fitness goal, okay, so you're visualizing being more healthy, and at the same time, what happens if you don't become more healthy? Either changing your eating habits or your activity habits. Okay, you can see that it could lead you down the road of, not getting healthier, maybe gaining more weight or not necessarily feeling the way you want to feel. If it's a success goal, maybe you won't ever get to the level that you want to attain. So you want to get clear and specific and understand the cost if you don't change. Yes, so you want to get an accountability partner. This might be tough for some people in the sense that they're sharing with someone else what they're kind of wanting to create. But at the same time, what happens when you get an accountability partner? Now it opens it up. Now you have someone that's going to hold you accountable for the goal or the habit that you're trying to perform. And they will, in a sense, either inspire you, motivate you, keep you on track, maybe even share some of the things that are holding you back from accomplishing the goal that is you're trying to, or the habit that you're trying to build. Another way to kind of even go around this, if maybe accountability partner is not where you want to go, you can write it down, post it where you'll see it on a regular basis, be it next to your mirror in your bathroom, your calendar, where you set your keys, or next to your computer, anywhere where you'll see it on a regular basis to keep you mindful of the habit that you're trying to perform. You want to understand that building a habit takes time, and that not just doing it one time is going to give you the momentum to continue on. You got to do it over and over. You got to be consistent. They say that the humans take about 21 to 30 days to form a habit. That's that's about a month, And so if you want to really actually build a good habit, like for myself, I saw that it took about 3 days for me at least to remind myself that I was doing it. And so whenever I set, a habit or, set it out to do something, I try to get it 3 times in a row so that I can, number 1, build consistency, build, just kind of remembering, kind of, keep it mindful, and also to kind of build the momentum to continue on past the 3 days into the 4th and the 5th day, where sometimes maybe you won't feel like wanting to do it. If it's a fitness habit, you definitely got to, keep with it. It's got to be a consistent kind of a thing. It can't be something that you just do one day and then you don't do it again for another 2 days. You probably want to do it at least every single day as you start out, because that way you'll build the momentum and the stamina to continue on from there. My number 4 way to build a good habit is to take action. Take action, because I know there's going to be days where you're going to be questioning yourself. Should I do it today? No, I can skip today. I'll do it tomorrow, and then that way, I'll be, whatever it is, you're going to want to talk yourself out of it. But no matter what it is, take action. I mean, especially if you're thinking about building a habit right now, right today, take action. You got the steps so far on how to kind of build a habit. Take action. Find a way to kind of start now. I think that's the best way to kind of go about. Take action on it and have consistent action. Do it today, do it tomorrow, do it the next day after that. For myself, I always kind of put myself in a situation where I wanted to get at least the 5 days of the weekend on it repeatedly, so that way I build a momentum, I'm mindful of it, and I'm building the stamina to continue on past the 5 days. Number 5, and lastly of the 5 ways to create a good habit, is to reward yourself. Find some way to reward yourself for a job well done. Granted, if you're missing days, you're probably not, or you probably shouldn't reward yourself for missing days if it's a habit that you're supposed to be doing every day. If it's a fitness thing, okay, you should be doing that every day. Maybe you have one day off, whatever it is. But, reward yourself. Find your way to reward yourself, whether it be, good food, good drink, whatever it is. Take yourself to the movies, whatever it is. Find a way to reward yourself for keeping the habit, in a sense, sacred. Because it becomes a ritual, it becomes a routine, and if you do it daily, you'll build a good habit. So those are my top 5 ways to build a good habit. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope they were meaningful to you in some way. I believe that for myself, like I said, I usually try to get 3 to 5 days in regular to start, so that I'm building that stamina and that momentum to continue on past that. And I know there's been times where I try to talk myself out of it. I know I've tried to, negotiate with myself, like, well, if I don't do it today, I'll do it on another day. But I like to have the momentum, or, the back-to-back days, so that, like I said, I'm building that momentum. I'm making it something that's I'm going to be mindful of, because I'm thinking about it each and every day. Another thing that you can actually do, which is also very helpful, is, we all carry cell phones, so use your cell phone to trigger yourself, to remind yourself you might forget. But set an alarm for maybe a couple times a day, because maybe the habit you're trying to create is not necessarily something that you have to go out and do. Maybe it's something where you're right where you are. Maybe you want to drink more water, so set an alarm to remind yourself to go and drink more water. And every time that alarm goes off, get up from where you're at and go get some water. If you have a water bottle next to you, make it something that's gonna, in a sense, like a ritual. So if you're at your desk and you have your water there, maybe get up, take your water, walk around, and come back to your cubicle, whatever it is, and have that as the ritual that you do every time the alarm goes off. I think that's a great way, and a very easy way, so that maybe you can cut out the accountability partner some way that you can just do it on your own, because you have the phone, you have the alarm, it's scheduled so that you can be reminded, to do it. It's just really that simple. Habits take time, so you might miss one day, but don't miss the next day. Keep at it. Be consistent, be persistent, and be consistent. That's my top 5 ways to create a good habit. I hope they were helpful for you. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing with the channel, definitely subscribe, and maybe you want to share some ideas with me about how to create a good habit, and leave those in the comment box below. We can start a conversation, go back and forth on that. And I just really hope that you have a blessed day, and like we always do at this time, have that blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.